Hi, welcome to another video. My name is Marian Mikali and this is the growth space. Super excited to have you. We said we're going to be very real. How was the previous video and how did you like it? Did you learn something from it? Was there anything that you can say that, by the way, I can improve? Are you allowing us to see you? Is it content that you would share with someone? Okay, I'm super excited. Please share. That video was very interesting for me, and I think the main reason I feel connected to some of the conversations I'm having with you is because they're very personal. They are very core to my heart because those are some of the struggles that on a personal level I have and I feel we should change. So I promised myself that I'm allowing myself to be seen. And today we are having another awesome conversation, and it's going to be about intelligence. Do you know that a lot of us who are intelligent, majority of the people that feel intelligent are stagnated in their lives? They don't make moves. Why do they not make moves? It's not because they are not intelligent, because of course we know they're intelligent. It's just because they are allowing their intelligence to prevent them from moving forward, and that is what we're going to talk about today in this particular channel. So see you in the video. Rise and shine, oh, rise and shine. If it is your very first time to join us on this particular platform, feel welcome. We love visitors. We enjoy having you on our space, and feel part of the team and also contribute. We really want to learn from you and hear from you, so don't hold back your comments, your feedback on the comment section. We will read, we will respond, and we will see if probably you give us probably a content or an idea that we can do. We will do it, because as we said, this is going to be very spontaneous. Intelligence is just you having recognition of what is happening around you, that you have the ability to interpret things, to analyze. That is intelligence, right? Like your brain, and the brain is working properly. Intelligence is not, okay, yes, there's that a degree, like how much of your brain are you using, but the truth is all of us are intelligent, right? So none of us is disqualified from listening to the video, none of us is disqualified from succeeding, and this video is relevant to everyone that is using their mind, because their mind is their intellect. So all of us that think are being disadvantaged. Even those that are probably doing great things, they might probably have taken a lot of push so that they can be able to do some things, because someone saw greatness in them and challenged them to go ahead and do it. Very few tell themselves that they have the capability and they can do this, and they just move. You will find that a lot of us need to be encouraged, motivated, sometimes even need mentors or people who will push you and tell you, guys, remember, this is what you are supposed to do it now, do it today, do it tomorrow, make sure end of business today you do this. And then through that you find that you're very sharp. But all of us, if we were allowed to just sit with our own ideas and all that, our mind would really affect us from becoming who we're supposed to become, and from moving and from achieving great things, just because we feel like we cannot achieve much. Right? If you're intelligent, thank God that God gave you grit, God gave you brains, banner. Use it well. Okay, so why is your intelligence then not working for you? It is working against you. Let's start by those that their intelligence is working for, because we need to appreciate you guys and congratulate you. You're doing well. If you have used your brain to come up, your intelligence to come up with a new probably software, develop systems, solve solutions in the society, big up, continue, please don't stop. We actually hail you and congratulate you, and we celebrate you. Now, for some of us that are intelligent and are not using our intelligence to better ourselves and to improve ourselves, rather it is working against us, it can actually trickle down to so many other factors. One, which is what we talked about last week: you don't want to be seen, you don't want people to know that that is actually who you are and that you have that potential, because at the end of the day, it's you don't want to fail and you don't want people to see that actually you're a failure. So you're comfortable with being average, being normal, like moi. But then if we are going to come out of that and we're going to take our place, then this is what we need to know: that, by the way, a lot of intelligent people are overthinkers, and that is the problem. Because when it comes to them, instead of them thinking, how can I solve this, the first question that comes to their mind is, what will people say? The other question that comes to mind is, am I able to do this? The other question that comes to mind is, this is a genius idea that I've come up with, but do I have the resources to meet this particular idea? The other question is, who will buy into this idea? Questions, like, okay, you have come up with an idea, for crying out loud. Can you just take a minute and think about how good that idea is gonna make other people feel, the solutions that it's gonna offer, and just for a moment, just shut your mind and everything away from like what people will say, because oh my god, people will talk. Gosh, leave people. Forget what we will say, because we have an opinion. We'll come and talk, but forget us for a minute. Sit with your idea. Look at it futuristically. Is it something practically? Forget the expenses, because sometimes that will also hinder you. Forget the amount of capital. Forget the amount of manpower it requires. Just leave all those things. Leave them. Leave them. Let's talk about, is it an idea that would actually offer solutions for humanity? I have had other thoughts, other ideas, and I'm like, who's gonna buy to that idea? Why would they buy into it? What makes me think that I have the audacity to tell people to buy into the idea? Self-sabotage. And you find that actually you can have a very good idea if you're an intelligent person, but that idea cannot be helpful to you or to others, because you have already seen how impossible it is. You have already seen how people will not actually receive it. You have already seen how, like, there's a lot of impossibilities. And I believe that most of you are hindered as well, based on not just intellectually, but you're hindered because you always think about negative things and how whatever it is that you're dreaming to become can actually not be, because everything for that thing to come to reality is seemingly very impossible, right? You're thinking about the financial aspect of that thing just manifesting. You're thinking about how much manpower that thing requires, and you're like, I can't handle that. Because when you're dreaming, most of the time you're dreaming when you don't have the capacity to handle that dream. And that is why we usually talk about, just write it down, and the Bible tells us, write that vision down. Though it tarries, it will come to pass. You have a dream, you have a plan. There is what God has put inside you. You have dreamt about it over and over again. What majority of us we do, we shelve it. We say, hata nilikuanga naota nitawahi kuwa kitu, sijui nitawahi hata funguanga tu hiyo biashara, but hata saizi sijui hiyo dream ilishanga tu hivyo. Why do we allow ourselves to let go of some of the opportunities that we get, or the opportunities that God opened for us? Don't allow your intelligence to hinder you from moving forward. Just don't focus on what your mind is telling you all the time, because before it becomes a reality, your mind cannot reconcile it. So it's huge. Yeah, so moving forward, it is huge. So what can we do so that even that huge opportunity, we can do it? Because God has given us the grace to do it. You have a dream. Do not allow yourself to let that dream die and settle for being employed, and settle for working for other people, and settle for growing other people's businesses, when you know that inside of you there is a dream that needs to be nurtured. It is okay. I understand you, because I've been there, where I'm saying, let this dream just stay here packing, so that I can go probably see if I can get finances so that I can finance this dream and make sure that this dream works. Please don't allow your mind to shut that dream. If you want to become something, continue believing it until it happens. Continue seeing it until it happens. Keep writing it down. Keep confessing it. I know that it is very bad sometimes to confess too early to people that, oh, this is who I will be in the future, because they will sabotage you. Yes, blah, blah, blah. You know, us Africans believe so many things, that people have voodoo and juju and they will poison you and they will poison that dream and cause you not to accomplish it. So keep it hidden and marinating. But at the end of the day, as much as you might not tell them the details, as much as you might not tell them A to Z, please always tell them that I am gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I don't know when, but I'm gonna do it. You know, that is what Joseph did. People always make it look like Joseph revealed his dream too early, that he would have eaten it. No, the thing that Joseph said is, I saw you guys bowing down to me. You know, it's gonna happen somehow. It's gonna happen someday. Yeah. So it's a matter of what you guys will do with that information. You know, as for me, I know you guys will bow. But you see, if he had not said that, then they wouldn't have taken him to captivity. So by him speaking, he was actually fast tracking his way to become that person that they were gonna bow down to. Are you guys getting my drift? Because if they had not to, if he had kept it to himself, these guys would not have sold him, you know, out of jealousy. And if they wouldn't have sold him, how would he have gotten to Pharaoh's? How would he have gotten to Potiphar's house? You know, all those things that happened to him would not have happened if he actually had not confessed. You're getting my drift. So sometimes it's actually upon us to actually say, you know what, you guys, I'm gonna build this mega house. I'm gonna build this mega production house. It's gonna be global. You know, it's gonna do this. It's gonna do this. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know who I'm gonna work with, but it's gonna happen, right? And every time you keep on saying that, also work in the background. Do something about it. You know, if you need to go back to school, if you need to do something, do it. Don't allow your intelligence to hinder you, because before your mind reconciles what you're talking about, it's gonna betray you by not offering that solution. Okay, so you don't want that to happen, right? Don't allow your intelligence to stop you from becoming who you are meant to be.